Shohei looking for his first hit of the series. A 3-run rally here in the second inning for the Angels. You know, Matt Manning's curveball, his breaking stuff in general has been vastly improved year over year. He started out as a guy that just got outs with his heater. His curveball's been great, but the Angels have had some early success against that here today.
Yeah, I mean, 161 versus curveball coming in, and this 121 versus his slider batting average against him.
Two balls and a strike to count to Ohtani.
It's a high curveball, and Shohei Ohtani's got a lot of power against breaking pitches. Especially after pitching a 9-inning game, you love to have that slow curveball to be able to speed up the bat and be able to drive it. Hard fastballs will be tougher for him today.
Since Shohei refuses to take a day off, again having played in 415 of 426 potential games since the start of 2021. Yesterday wasn't such a horrible thing.
Yes.
Right? You can't play tomorrow, or you can't play yesterday, Shohei. It's raining. There's no game. You have to not play baseball when there's no game.
And you remember, he was originally supposed to start tomorrow up in Toronto. And in that conversation you had with Phil Nev and Matt Weiss, they decided today would be a better option for him to be able to go and pitch game 1.
And the numbers bear that out, right? It would have been 6 days rest had he pitched in Toronto tomorrow. He's been much better throughout his career on 5 days rest. And it's really hard to argue with it given the results he put up. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ohtani.
Well, and every fan in the stands here, even though they're here rooting for the Tigers, they were incredibly impressed. None of them left. They watched Shohei Ohtani throw a 1-hit shutout.
When Cecil Fielder came to the Tigers after dominating in Japan, I forget which sports writer came up with the line. Mitch Albom, one of the local sports writers, said that he was the only Japanese import to ever be cheered in Detroit, making the automotive industry reference, right? There were some clapping for Shohei, who goes to the opposite field. Get going, yeah! His major league leading 37th Oppo shot.
And remember, he threw a shutout in game 1 of this doubleheader. And then he hits an opposite field rocket out. And the cheers here at Comerica Park for Shohei Ohtani. Right on cue for you there, Matt. That's unreal. Simply unreal. Exit velocity of 107.6.
A lot of traffic coming in via text and email. Bobby Rose went to Japan after he played for the Angels for a few years. Covina guy. Local guy. Here's Ohtani now with 2 gone.
Still remarkable. He hit a home run here in game 2 after throwing a 1-hit shutout in game 1.
Holds off, and it's a 2 balls and no strike count to Ohtani. All the way from Japan just to see Shohei. Well, I mean, if you're going to pick one day to travel a long way to see him, you pick the right day, folks.
Yeah. 2 for the price of 1 here today.
Two balls and a strike to Ohtani. Somehow able to check his swing that time. 3 balls and a strike.
So he's got a couple pitches inside so far. That was a curveball. He had a fastball inside. Moniak on deck. Doubled his first at bat. Extend his hitting streak. 17. Oh,
he got another one. Get going. Ohtani is
Complete game shutout, check. 2 homers in the nightcap, check.
But he grabbed his side or back after the swing. That was a rocket out. Incredible Shohei. Just hope he's okay. I can't believe this. 2 home runs back to back. Unbelievable. That man threw a 1-hit shutout in
What?
game 1.
What?
Back-to-back home runs.